Alright, time to watch. Actually, no. Time to make my picks for week 13. Before I get into my picks, let's reveal my biggest winner and my biggest loser of the week. My biggest winner of the week is easily Josh Jacobs of the Las Vegas Raiders. Dude had a field day and literally won the Raiders the game, and he had that game-winning touchdown. And my biggest loser of the week, I don't think I need much to say. It's Todd Bowles of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have the worst clock management in the league. You throw a screen to Rachaad White. Okay, that's cool and all. Screen passes tend to work at times. Although it was no gain. You should have called a timeout. Could have saved more time on the clock and not waste time. I'm trying to line up to snap the ball. You had 32 seconds left, all three timeouts, with the greatest quarterback to ever play the game of football. And you have the clock management of a 2-year-old. You lost the Bucs that game. That was terrible. The Bucs would have won that game if Todd Bowles wasn't such a moron. And as a Tampa native, I can tell y'all Bucs fans want Bowles and Leftwich gone. This is just showing Bowles is not a head coach. That was horrendous. Alrighty then. And the teams on bye weeks are the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Let's kickstart it with the Thursday night game, which is going to be an interesting game. Entering the week, it was my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the week, but now it's entering the season. It was my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the week, but now it's not. We have the Buffalo Bills on the road taking on the New England Patriots. This game is in Foxborough. I know the Bills are 100% going to be favored in this game. We're reading off of my point spread of the week. This is already my point spread of the week, and to be honest here, I low-key can see an upset here. I do not think the Bills are as good as everyone says they are, and I don't think they're as good as their record indicates. Now, yeah, in the world of Bill Parcells, you are who your record says you are, but when you look at things, the Bills should be a lot worse. They got lucky on Thanksgiving that the Lions are going to lion. They got lucky against the Ravens. They got incredibly lucky against Kansas City. They played terribly against Green Bay, only won by 7. They're just not as good as everyone says they are. The Patriots have low-key surprised me, and that was a TD. Changed my mind. Hunter Henry caught that ball. Is that karma? Yes, it's karma for the Jesse James play, which that was definitely a catch. This also was a catch. Hunter Henry, that was a catch. He maintained possession of the ball all, and he made a football move. And he had 2 feet down. How was that not a catch? You're ridiculous. And to be honest with y'all, this is actually my upset of the week. Give me New England to knock off the Bills in a defensive game because Josh Allen has the best receiver in the league, and he has not looked as good as everyone says as that he has. New England wins 27-24. Next up, we got an interesting game for all the wrong reasons. We got the Steelers and the Falcons. This game is in Atlanta. The Steelers coming off actually, no, they haven't played yet. They played tonight. My time. 4th time. The Falcons lost to the Commies. I'm telling you, there's no quarterback worse than Marcus Mariota. He's trash. If y'all defend him, I'm sorry. He sucks. He's the worst quarterback in the league, hands down. This was interesting for all the wrong reasons, but because Mariota is absolute trash, give me the Steelers. Comfortable win. Because Mariota is absolute trash. He will make the Steelers defense look good. He will make them look like the 85 Bears and the 2000 Ravens. The Steelers win this one 20-7. Alright, we got a pretty easy one coming up. It's not my lock of the week, but it's pretty easy. We have the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Baltimore. This is not my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the Week. That's coming up, but this is going to be really bad. Denver is one of my 3 guaranteed teams to lose. Baltimore wins this one huge. Do I even need to say anything? 35-9. Give me the Ravens. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This game is in Chicago. Bears lost. They got killed by the Jets. Packers defense sold. And Aaron, just retire. Just retire. You're dealing with a broken thumb. Now you injured your oblique. You're done. You're just done. Aaron is done. It's time for you to retire. Like, you need to retire. You can't risk another bad injury like that again. Just retire, Aaron. You're done. You're done. You didn't play bad at all against Philly, but you 100% need to retire. You are done. It's the Bears. Green Bay owns them. No matter who's a quarterback. I mean, the Bears lost to Brett Hundley. They were showing promise in 2017. They lost to Brett Hundley. I am considering starting Jordan Love. But regardless of who starts a quarterback, give me Green Bay. They're just a better football team right now than the Bears are. At least Green Bay showed some heart. The Bears, as soon as Mike White threw that touchdown to Garrett Wilson, and the Bears quit. And the Jets embarrassed them. The Bears sucked. Green Bay wins comfortably 29-7. Give me the Pack. Alrighty, we got one of the worst games of this week. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. This game's in Ford Field. I'm not buying that Jags win over the Ravens. The Ravens lost more than the Jags won. And the Lions, okay, they competed with the Bills. Okay. If Jacksonville does not put Tyson Campbell on Amon-Ra St. Brown, then they're morons. And they're going to get blasted through the air. And I got that being the case. I got the Lions blasting the Jags through the air because the Jags, the Lions defense isn't any good, but the Jags offense is going to make the Lions defense look pretty good. Lions win this one. I'm going to say 30-17. Give me Detroit. Oh boy, this game. I have a lot to say. We have the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. This game is in Cleveland. Actually, no, this game is in Houston. The Browns won because Todd Bowles is a moron. The Texans lost again, no surprise, but I have a lot to say about this game. First and foremost, why is Deshaun Watson still allowed to come back from suspension when we all know he is guilty? Everyone and their mother knows he is guilty. He is 100% guilty. You can't tell me otherwise. He should be in jail. He should not be playing a single snap this year. Texans might be the worst team in the league. but Joe Woods is going to make them look really good because he is the worst coordinator in the league. Now the rest of the year, outside of 2 games, I gotta root against the Browns. But again, I've lost my respect for the Browns when they put Greg Williams as their head coach. No, I don't care, Maple. I don't care. The Browns, they'll probably win this game. I won't be shocked if the Texans win this game, but the Browns will win this game in the end. They'll win this game. They'll somehow make the Texans' offense look good. This is Deshaun Watson's return to Houston, and he shouldn't even be playing, but oh well. Beats me why he's allowed to play. Same with Marcus May and Alvin Kamara. Yeah. Browns win this one. I'm going to say 37-28. Give me the Browns. All right, next up, we got what was a blowout. Now is an interesting game. The New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings. This game is a mini. The Vikings won, but did they really deserve to win that game against the Patriots? And the Jets, yeah, they won, I guess. I'll give them credit, but it's the Bears. And the Jets are 7-4. But this game can go either way, but I'm going to go with the home team. Give me the Vikings, I guess. I don't think the Vikings are as good as everyone says they are. Yeah, Vikings win 30-27. Next up, we got an interesting game for all the wrong reasons. New York Giants and the Washington Commies. This game is in MetLife. Everyone thought this would be a tank bowl entering the season. Now, not so much. But give me the New York Football Giants because they just simply own the Commies. Giants win this game 28-24. Alright, this is a no doubt about it. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is in Philly. Philly's run defense sucks, but either way, this is where they get back on track. It's almost so that this is my lock of the week. Yeah, this is a no question. This is my lock of the week. Philly absolutely road grails them 57-10. Tennessee is also the worst division leader I've ever seen. They suck. They aren't a good team. Tannehill's trash. Henry got held to 38 yards on 17 carries against one of the worst run defenses in the league in the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a no question. Philly dominates the Titans. The Titans are absolute dog water. Alright, we got an interesting game for all the wrong reasons as well. We have the Seahawks and the Rams. This game is in LA. The Rams lost to the Chiefs. And the Seahawks, I have never seen a worse run defense than the Seahawks. My God, their run defense is so bad. I was contemplating picking the Rams because it's in LA and Seattle can't win in LA. But at the end of the day, give me Seattle. This was tough, but I'm just going to go with the Seahawks because I was contemplating an upset, but I just can't pick the Rams now. Seattle wins this one 27-19. Now we have the easiest game of the week ever. The Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. This game is in San Francisco. The 49ers are coming off a shutout win over the Saints. And the Dolphins won big, but it was the Texans. I think the Dolphins are the front runners in their division, but at the same time, I think the 49ers are the best team in the NFC. I think the 49ers are the team to beat right now. The 49ers, they beat you in every single way possible. Defense, special teams, offense, and you name it. They beat you in any way. I think the 49ers are the front runner in the NFC this year. And I think they're going to end up coming out of the NFC. 49ers, this game will be a close game as Tua is an MVP candidate. The Dolphins' defense has been a little underwhelming, but Tua hasn't faced a defense like this. This 49ers defense is something else. This 49ers defense is something else. And sorry, Dolphins. I hope you win this game, but I'm being real. 49ers take this one 28-24. Nope. Victor's not even going to be good if he goes to the Spurs. Or actually, I don't think he's going to be good in the NBA, period. But I'll talk about Victor in another stream. Alright. We got what everyone thinks is a good game. I'm in the minority. Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincy. Bengals with the most unimpressive win of all time against the Titans. And the Chiefs, still the best team in the league, but they weren't impressive against the Rams. But the Chiefs have been impressive the whole season, though that's the thing. The Bengals have not. I think it's time everyone starts saying the Bengals are overrated, and I think this is the game where everyone's going to start saying it. I don't think this game's going to be close. I think the best team in the league, named the Kansas City Chiefs, are going to run away with this one, are going to get off to a big lead early, and they're going to run away with this game because Joe Burrow, he's overrated. He's definitely overrated. And that being said, give me Kansas City. No question. Absolutely no question about it. 41-10. Give me the Chiefs. No question. Moving on, we got a shootout coming up. We have the Chargers and the Raiders. This game is in Vegas. The Chargers are coming off a win. Brandon Staley for once. Ballsy works. For once, Brandon Staley does good. And the Raiders, Josh Jacobs is the best running back in the league, and I don't want to hear anyone saying otherwise, because he is the best running back in the league. He has carried the Raiders, and he won them last week's game. And I think this is going to be a shootout, and I think the Raiders come out of it in the end. I think the Raiders win this one over the Chargers in a high-scoring shootout here, 47-45. Give me the Raiders. Next up, we got an interesting game, to say the least. We have the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. This game is in Dallas. The Cowboys beat the Giants. The Colts play tonight. I don't know who's going to win this game, so I'm just going to give one of my homies an ode. When in doubt, you go with the home team. Give me the Cowboys. I think it's going to be a tight game. Low-scoring game because, the Cowboys have the best defense in the league. And the Colts, their defense is also good. 20-17, Cowboys win. This is going to be a nightmare in Tampa. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. This game is in Tampa. The Bucs, Topples, a moron. The Saints, where was the offense at all night against the 49ers? Now, the 49ers defense isn't amazing, but really, you can't even score one singular point against them. That's ridiculous. But here's the big thing. Ever since Tom Brady has arrived in Tampa, the Bucs at home against the Saints are 0-2. I was thinking about going to this game at first because, you know, it's a primetime game, but when I saw who was against, I was like, no. The Bucs, since Tom Brady has arrived in Tampa Bay, have been outscored 47-9. Actually, no, 47-3 at home against the Saints. They've lost by an average of 44 points. Absolute terrible. Like, it doesn't matter who the Bucs have. They're always going to lose at home to the Saints, and I don't think it's going to change here. Give me the Saints to win this game. And the Saints win. It's going to be another one of these games. It's going to be another 9-0. It's going to be 12-0 this time. It's going to be another one of these games. I won't. If I'm a Bucs fan or an NFL fan, period, I wouldn't even bother watching this game because it's going to be another game like last year. I know what's going to happen. It's going to be another 12. It's going to be a 12-0 Saints win. That's what's going to happen. 100%. It's going to happen. There's no way it doesn't happen. It always happens when the Bucs are at home against the Saints. I don't know why, but that's always the case, and it aggravates me. It aggravates me because I'm a Tampa native, and I absolutely hate the Saints with every fiber in my being. Anyways, y'all, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. I'm out.